Hello, all of you. Today I am here with a new challenge for all of you. I want to print "Hello World" this statement thousand number of times, and you have to tell me how would you do it. Maybe you will write something like this, and you will just copying and pasting this. Okay, so tell me, would you keep repeating this 997 more times if you want to print this "Hello World" thousand times? You might do these, but in reality, no one does that. Professional developers solve these with just 3 lines of code. And today we are going to see how we can do this. Alright, so we all know that whenever we want to keep on repeating some task to a number of times, we need to use something called as loops. Okay, and in loops there are 3 types. First is for loop, second is while loop, and the third one is do while loop. And in today's video we are going to see how to use for loop. Okay, so let's start with simple for loop statement. And don't worry, I will explain this syntax after running this code. Okay, so keep an eye here. What I do, I'll just take one system.out.println statement, and our task is to print hello world. All right. So, okay. So yeah, before I run this program, don't guess after seeing the output. Guess it now. What should be the output? And tell me in the comment section how many times will this program print hello world. Okay. Till then, I'm just compiling this program. I hope you get this. Okay, let me just run this. And you can see here our hello world is printing 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 times. Alright, so exactly Java repeated the same instruction automatically. That's the power of a for loop. Okay, so look at this line of for loop. You might be wondering, what is this? It looks very scary at the first moment of time, but it's actually just 3 simple steps. And we are going to see these simple steps in our word. So, see here, we have for loop inside which we have round parentheses, round brackets. And we have written here integer I is equal to 1, semicolon, I is less than or equal to 5, again semicolon, and then I plus plus. So at first step, what we are going to do, we are going to initialize some variable. Okay, so by initializing, Java says that I will start counting from this number. So in our case, Java understands, okay, I should start counting from 1. So that is when Java starts counting. All right. At second step, check condition checking. I is less than or equal to 5. So Java here simply asks our program, should I continue or not? If the answer is yes, the loop remains continue, and if it's no, the loop stops at that moment only. So whenever we have increasing, like if we have 6 or more than 6 value, in that case our for loop stops executing. And at the step number 3, which is the last step, is nothing but increasing value of I by 1. After each round we should keep on repeating on the next step. So that's why Java increases the value by 1 step in order to move ahead. So this asks the same question again. That's it. So we need to start the loop, we need to check the condition, we need to increase the value of I, and keep on repeating these 3 things continuously until our condition is getting satisfied. Okay, understood all of you? Okay, so now I am making just one simple change. Instead of this hello world, what if I just print here I? So tell me, what will be the value of I in these 5 times of looping program? Pause this video and think on yourself and run this program. Okay, so I hope you understood, and here you can see the output for this code. Here the output is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So instead of some statement, some string statement, I'm just going to print here the value of I. So you can easily understand how this loop is working. All right. Okay. Isn't it It's very easy. Yes. Okay, so now we are just going to reverse this condition. What if I tell you I am initializing this I value by 5 and I am reversing this condition also. I want to check if I is greater than or equal to 1. In that case, I want to minus minus. I want to decrease the value of I, and in that case, I want to run this code. So you can see the magic of using for loop in our code. Here you can see the output is reverse from above. So here we are getting output as 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Similar steps we are following. We are starting from 5 and we are checking whether 5 is greater than or equal to 1. Yes, it is greater. And then we are simply printing that 5 value here, and then our value of 5 is getting decreased to 4, and this is keep on repeating until we get here 0. So whenever we get 0, so 0 is greater than or equal to 1. No, in that case our for loop condition will get stopped and we will simply getting exit from this for loop. Okay. Okay, all right. So you have one question in your mind, that maybe where are loops used? So think about the apps you use every day. Maybe in our shopping apps, display hundreds of products continuously, or in Spotify shows long playlist, or in our games constantly updating scores and player positions. That is where whenever something repeats, that's usually a loop behind it. All right. So we understood this thing, and remember just three things about for loop. We need to just start from a position, we need to check the condition, and we need to either decrease or increase. That's it. Update value. That's all a for loop does. Now you know how to repeat code automatically. But here is a question again. What if you don't know how many times the loop should run? If you don't know this condition, in that case, how you will keep on repeating this task continuously. Okay, for example, what if I say keep asking for a password until the user enters the correct one? Can a for loop handle that condition? We will answer that in the next video when we learn the next type of loop, that is nothing but while loop. And till then, if you enjoyed this challenge or this video, make sure to like, subscribe to CodePaath, and share this video with your friends. I will see you in the next video. Till then, keep learning and keep coding. Thank you all of you.